We are here at New York City's Engine 8 Ladder 2 with This Is Us's Milo Ventimiglia to talk about fire safety. I gotta tell you, as a TV viewer, when they canceled Parenthood and a lot of us didn't know what would fill that void, that touching, family drama void, in walks Jack Pearson. Thank you for bringing this character to life, this show.
Thanks for having me. We're excited to be here. We got a good group of people and amazing stories to tell still.
So there's a lot of great surprises that have come out of your role on This Is Us, your Emmy nomination being one of them.
Thank you.
Congrats. Could you have ever anticipated shedding a light on fire safety like this?
No. You know, I never thought that I would be speaking up on fire safety, but why wouldn't I? It's a common sense thing that I think a lot of us don't pay attention to or consider until it's there. So if you can add some preventative measures to your home to protect your family, I think people should absolutely do it. I never thought that it would be tied to the death of a character that I've played that's been beloved by an audience, but I think it's very apropos.
The house is on fire! Randall! Yeah, I'm here. Okay, stay in your room. Katie, girl! Wake up! Dad!
Jack Pearson and Rebecca Pearson forgetting batteries in their smoke detectors, which ultimately led to a home fire. Thought it was the right moment to team up with Duracell, especially on daylight savings, to remind people when they're changing their clocks. Put a new set of Duracell batteries into your smoke detectors. It will help alert you if there is in fact a fire.
It's a pretty common thing that leads to a huge percentage of fire deaths.
Oh yeah, 2/3 I think of fire deaths are because there are faulty equipment or smoke detectors just aren't present. I know even in my home, like I've changed all mine since learning this statistic.
Probably a lot of people.
I think a lot of people have, and I think that's good because it helps families out, it helps fire departments out. It's a good reminder. Just like Jack Pearson to put a positive message out there, I'm trying to do the same.
On the show, your daughter Kate bears a lot of guilt for the fact that you ran back in to save her dog. In your heart, do you think that was the reason, the extra smoke inhalation that killed him in the end?
Yeah, I mean, no, that the smoke elation of being in the fire was what led to Jack's cardiac arrest. That is a fact. The fact that Kate holds and carries that weight of believing that it was because he went in for the dog. Jack, it wasn't just the dog. There were things within that home that I think defined that family. And when he comes out, of course, with the dog, but with a bag of memories that become cherished to this family, photo albums, a video cassette for Kate, a necklace for Rebecca. You know, these are things that Jack made a decision. He made a decision and he ran back into the house, and what happened happened.
So your character is sort of like the perfect man. He's the perfect father, the perfect husband, always says the perfect thing.
At the same time, though, I think he's human. You know, Jack's made mistakes. And he's looked to correct those mistakes and do good, and so, you know, who he is, he's human. People may put him on a pedestal, but I think they'd almost be better served just standing next to him and seeing themselves reflected back from him.
Has playing somebody like that changed you at all?
I think it's reaffirmed how I've tried to live. You know, you try and put a positive message out, you try and be a good person. We're all going to have missteps, but at the same time, you know, you lead with love, you lead with positivity, and try and leave a good imprint on the world.
I think there's a lot to choose from, but do you have, in all of Jack's amazing moments, do you have a favorite speech or a favorite scene that you've done?
I feel like I have a favorite with regards to each character, and that may keep us here for a while.
What about, was there a scene that was the hardest for you to film?
The fire was difficult. It wasn't hard, but it was difficult, just the logistics of it, the technicality of it. I think hard, though, hard are the moments that I may not personally agree with Jack. You know, Jack's not understanding when his wife wants to go on tour and kind of fighting it and going to a jealous place. You know, that's like, I think Jack should just be okay with supporting his wife going out, or moments where I have to be the stern father and raise my voice to the kids, or have those hard conversations. Like, those are difficult moments because, you know, all of the acting impacts us actors, you know, emotionally, physically, all of that. So it's tough when you got to play those trying times.
So you've played a wide range of characters in your career. You've played a lawyer for the mob, a killer on Gotham, someone with superpowers.
Yeah.
Is there any role that you haven't had the opportunity to tackle that you hope someday to?
I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll play a grandfather, and everything else. So
maybe even next episode.
maybe even next episode, we'll see.